just the same today, same corner, same light. I walk this way each morning without a second thought. Yet something feels a little different in the air I breathe. A quiet sense of anticipation following me. Nothing changed around me. Still I notice more. On this familiar road, a new feeling starts to grow. Every step feels lighter now, even walking slow. On this familiar road, your presence feels nearby, like the day is gently waiting for our paths to align. I see you standing as before in their usual place, but the moment finds new color when I catch your face. We do not stop or speak at all, just pass like always do. Still my heart keeps time differently when I walk past you. Ordinary scenes can change without a sound. On this familiar road, a new feeling finds its way. It settles in the smallest space and quietly stays. On this familiar road, nothing needs to change. Yet the way I walk this path feels gently rearranged. I wonder when this started, or how it came to be. How routine learned to carry something warm for me. Perhaps it grows in repetition, day by day like this, until the heart begins to notice what it wants to keep. Some feelings grow by returning. On this familiar road, a new feeling feels at home. Every ordinary morning feels its own. On this familiar road, I walk with softer eyes, knowing that the simplest days can surprise. I take the same way tomorrow. Time kept moving like a river. Days kept changing shape and sound. Yeah, one afternoon stays gentle, like it settled into ground. Faces passed and seasons shifted. Life kept finding other ways. Still my heart would softly return to that single day. I was still there that day, where feelings learned their name, where love and letting go shared the same space. I was still there that day, though the world kept turning fast. Some moments hold their warmth and quietly last. People grow and paths keep opening, new skies fill the view. A certain hours shape who we are in ways that stay true. I carry it without heaviness, like a photograph inside, a reminder of who I was when my heart felt wide. I was still there that day, when my younger self believed that loving fully mattered. was still there that day, not held by regret, just honoring the meaning that moment left. Now I see how that day shaped me, helped me understand that love and loss can coexist in a steady hand. It did not ask me to remain or pull me back. It simply gave me clarity for the paths I track. I was still there that day, and I'm grateful now. It gave me depth and softness. It showed me how. I was still there that day, and I carry it with grace. A chapter that still lives inside this place. That day still walks with me. Didn't rush to fill the space after the quiet fell. Your lips curved just a little, like you knew me well. It wasn't planned or certain, just a moment shared. A gentle shift in your expression showed you care. Some feelings choose a softer form. Here was a smile that said enough without a single line. Everything I needed to hear arrived on time. Here was a smile that said enough, calm and sincere. A quiet kind of honesty came clear. I noticed how the room felt lighter when you smiled that way, like the air itself relaxed and chose to stay. No need for explanation, no words to defend. That simple curve of warmth spoke from end to end. Truth can live in small movements. It was a smile that said enough, and I felt seen, not through questions or confessions, just in between. It was a smile that said enough, and I stayed too, letting that small moment be true. Since then I recognize that feeling in subtle scenes, when emotion chooses quiet over being seen. That smile became a language I still recall, how something so small could say it all. Some confessions arrive without sound. It was a smile that said enough and held its ground, a feeling settling gently all around. It was a smile that said enough, and from that day I understood how love finds its way. Nothing more was needed. was never searching for a story that needed to shine too bright. I just wanted something gentle that felt honest every night. Two people sitting quietly, showing simple days, finding comfort in the ordinary, in unremarkable ways. This is the kind of story written in a calm tone, where love feels light and steady and hearts feel at home. This is the kind of story, soft and sincere. It stays with you in silence and remains near. Love does not always announce itself with dramatic scenes. Sometimes it grows unrafted between in between. I see how care lives in small gestures, how patience takes its time, how choosing each other daily feels quietly kind. This is the kind of story without a grand design, just two lives learning how to align. This is the kind of story, nothing loud or bold, yet every shared second feels warm and home. Someone asks what love looks like, I think of days like these, unrest thoughts, open smiles, a gentle ease. This story does not chase a finish, it values now. It understands that kindness is how love knows how. This is the kind of story still quietly unfolding, not because it tries to stay, but because it keeps choosing. This is the kind of story I have ever known, a love that feels complete by simply being shown.
The call began like any other, clear and simple lines. But when your voice reached through the phone, the moment changed its time. I held my breath without noticing. The room leaned in. Every word you said felt closer than it should have been. There was a tremble in your voice, soft but alive. It turned a working conversation into something bright. There was a tremble in your voice, I felt it stay between the words you chose to place so carefully. We talked through lists and details, kept the pace just right. Yet Every pause between your phrases carried a light. I answered slower than I meant to, letting silence play, listening beyond the sentences you didn't say. There was a tremble in your voice when you said my name. It settled gently in the space and felt the same. There was a tremble in your voice and I leaned into, letting every second hold what it grew. After the call, the air stayed warmer, like something new. That sound had crossed a quiet line between me and you. It wasn't loud or dramatic, just a subtle shift, where a voice became a memory I chose to keep. Some feelings speak before we do. There was a tremble in your voice and it stayed with me, turning ordinary minutes into clarity. There was a tremble in your voice, and from that day I heard your presence in a different way. The call ended, the feeling didn't.
We barely spoke in passing moments, just small space, passing time. Yet something felt considered in the way you stood in line. A chair pulled back a little, a pause to let me through. Such ordinary gestures felt carefully true. Some kindness speaks before a sound. Your warmth arrived before words, before I knew your name. It settled in the quiet and gently stayed the same. Your warmth arrived before words, like a light across a room. I felt it in the smallest acts that slowly bloom. I noticed how you waited, how you never rushed the day, how your attention lingered in a thoughtful way. It felt like understanding without a single line, as if the heart had language long before the mind. Care can travel softly and still arrive. Your warmth arrived before words, moments passing by. It made the space between us feel open wide. Your warmth arrived before words and taught my heart to see that meaning lives in actions quietly. Now when I think about beginnings, I remember this, how comfort found its place through something so simple as this. Not a story told out loud, just presence learned in time, a feeling growing gently without a sign. Some connections formed by being kind. Your warmth arrived before words and stayed without demand. It shaped the way I understood. A reaching hand, your warmth arrived before words, and from that moment on I carried it like something real I could lean on. That was how trust began. That was how trust began.
A gentle hello filled the air, a friendly tone, an open stare. The moment settled warm and clear, like ease was waiting here. We shared a laugh, a simple line. The timing felt just right in time. Each word arrived so naturally, it felt like ease. My shoulders stayed relaxed and light. My smile moved without a thought. This feeling flowed so quietly and felt like me. Someone new felt easy from the start, like a soft and open space around my heart. Someone new felt easy, bright and kind, as if this meeting understood my pace and mind. The conversation moved along with gentle turns and steady calm. I listened close, I spoke with care and felt us share. I noticed how the moment stayed, unrushed words in gentle ways. This meeting felt both fresh and warm in perfect form. Ease arrived without a sound. It rested gently all around. I stayed aligned, I stayed aware and present there. Someone new felt easy, soft and true, like curiosity and warmth were passing through. Someone new felt easy, and I see this openness reflects the way I live in me. Ease begins inside the heart and shapes the way new stories start. It carries trust in subtle ways across our days. When I meet life from this place, each meeting finds a natural pace and lets connection gently grow and softly glow. Someone new felt easy here and now. This calm felt honest, warm and clear, and showed me how. Someone new felt easy, and I smiled. This meeting fits so naturally with my style. As the moment moves ahead, I carry ease in what I said. Every meeting finds its way with gentle play.
Some days I slow my walk and change the time I leave. Other days I find myself hoping we might meet. It feels like a learning distance by listening to the air, how close close feels comfortable, how much space feels fair. Between approaching and waiting, the heart learns pace. Our steps drift and return like tides along the street. Sometimes we move away, sometimes our paths repeat. Our steps drift and return without a spoken sign, finding rhythm in the space between your pace and mine. I notice how your movement shifts when I am near. A glance that stays a moment, then gently disappears. It feels like we are reading an unspoken rule, how closeness grows carefully by pulling and by pull. Connection finds balance through motion. Our steps drift and return in quiet harmony. Each distance holds intention, each closeness feels agreed. Our steps drift and return, not lost, not unclear, just learning how to walk when feelings appear. This dance does not feel heavy, it feels thoughtful and slow, like both of us are listening to how far we should go. If this rhythm keeps repeating day by day like this, then maybe this gentle movement is how affection lives. Some closeness grows by respecting space. Our steps drift and return, and somehow that feels right. Every pause and gentle move fits the light. Our steps drift and return, and in this careful flow, I feel us getting closer by moving slow. We keep walking in our own time. We did not stop to greet each other, just a moment passing by. Yet I felt a gentle signal in the corner of your eyes. Your lips stayed still and careful, but your gaze told more. Like a quiet conversation, we both understood. Some smiles live beyond the face. You were smiling with your eyes as our paths aligned. A simple look that carried more than words could find. You were smiling with your eyes, soft and warm and true. In that brief exchange of light, I felt close to you. Every time our days overlapped in the usual place, every time our days overlap in the usual place, that same gentle recognition at my pace. Nothing needed saying, nothing needed proof. The way you met my glance already felt like truth. Connection learns to speak in silence. You were smiling with your eyes, and the moment stayed like a quiet promise too. Not because we planned it, just because it grew. I started noticing small things, how my steps would slow. I started noticing small things, how my steps would slow. When I sensed you nearby, before I even knew, this was how affection learned its earliest form. Not in words or gestures, just warmth, calm and calm. Some feelings arrive through a glance. You were smiling with your eyes and it felt enough. A shared and silent moment made of quiet trust. You were smiling with your eyes, and from that day I carried that small brightness along my way. We kept walking, smiling quietly. We kept walking, smiling quietly. The call began like any other, clear and simple lines. But when your voice reached through the phone, the moment changed its time. I held my breath without noticing, the room leaned in. Every word you said felt closer than it should have been. There was a tremble in your voice, soft but alive. It turned a working conversation into something bright. There was a tremble in your voice, I felt it stay between the words you chose to place so carefully. We talked through lists and details, kept the pace just right. Yet every pause between your phrases carried light. I answer slower than I meant to, letting silence play, listening beyond the sentences you didn't say. There was a tremble in your voice when you said my name. It settled gently into space and felt the same. There was a tremble in your voice and I leaned into, letting every second hold what it grew. After the call, the air stayed warmer, like something new. The sound had crossed a quiet line between me and you. It wasn't loud or dramatic, just a subtle shift, where a voice became a memory I chose to keep. Some feelings speak before we do. There was a tremble in your voice and it stayed with me, turning ordinary minutes into clarity. There was a tremble in your voice, and from that day I heard your presence in a different way. The call ended, the feeling didn't.
nothing special marked the morning. Same light through the glass, coffee cooling on the table, minutes passing fast. Still your face crossed my thoughts like a gentle turn. I pause without a reason, let the moment learn. Some feelings rise without asking why. It was the day my heart moved quietly in the middle of a routine. No sign, no scene, no reason, just a shift inside of me. It was the day my heart moved quietly, soft and undefined. I carried it the whole day through without a single line. I walked through conversations, heard the usual sounds, yet a subtle sense of presence followed me around. Every space felt slightly warmer, every thought slowed down, like my heart had chosen something to look around. Awareness grows before we name it. It was the day my heart moved quietly between one breath and two. I smiled at things I did not plan and somehow thought of you. It was the day my heart moved quietly. Nothing felt out of place, just a gentle understanding finding space. I wondered when this started or where it came to be, how someone could arrive so calmly into me. This was not a turning point marked by sound or sign, just the heart learning movement, one step at a time. Some changings begin by being noticed. It was the day my heart moved quietly and I let it stay, not asking it for answers, just walking through the day. It was the day my heart moved quietly, and from that moment on, the ordinary held a warmth that felt like dawn. That was how it began to change.
The day felt quieter than usual, like it knew what it was. Your steps moved slightly faster, as if guided by a pulse. You walked a little ahead of me, didn't turn around. I matched the space you left behind, let the moment sound. Some distance is chosen to stay composed. It was the way you walked ahead without looking back, a simple line between our steps I chose to match. It was the way you walked ahead and kept your pace, as if facing me just then would break the space. I noticed how my hands stayed still, how my voice stayed low. Everything felt carefully placed so nothing would show. The street felt longer than before, time stretched thin. I followed quietly behind. behind you, holding everything in. Leaving sometimes sounds like footsteps. It was the way you walked ahead, calm and unaware, carrying something unfinished in the air. It was the way you walked ahead and I let you go. Not because I felt ready, but because I knew that moment stayed with me longer than I expected it to. Not for what was spoken, but for what we didn't do. A back turned softly forward, a choice made clear. Sometimes goodbye begins right here. Some endings happen mid-movement. It was the way you walked ahead and I stayed behind, holding all the words I didn't find. It was the way you walked ahead, and from that view I understood how care can stay true. Your steps faded slowly, mine stayed still.
Looks just the same today. Same corner, same light. I walk this way each morning without a second thought. Yet something feels a little different in the air I breathe. A quiet sense of anticipation following me. Nothing changed around me, still I notice more. On this familiar road, a new feeling starts to grow. Every step feels lighter now, even walking slow. On this familiar road, your presence feels nearby, like the day is gently waiting for our paths to align. I see you standing as before in that usual place, but the moment finds new color when I catch your face. We do not stop or speak at all, just pass like always do. Still my heart keeps time differently when I walk past you. Ordinary scenes can change without a sound. On this familiar road, a new feeling finds its way. It settles in the smallest space and quietly stays. On this familiar road, nothing needs to change. Yet the way I walk this path feels gently rearranged. I wonder when this started, or how it came to be. How routine learned to carry something warm for me. Perhaps it grows in repetition, day by day like this, until the heart begins to notice what it wants to keep. Some feelings grow by returning. On this familiar road, a new feeling feels at home. Every ordinary morning feels its own. On this familiar road, I I take the same way tomorrow.
Catch myself wondering about the sound of your day, how you spend your quiet moments, what makes you stay. It happens without intention, between one thought and the next. Your name appears so gently, like something I expect. Curiosity grows softly in its own time. I find myself wanting to know you more in the simplest ways, not the big and distant stories, just your everyday. I find myself wanting to know you more without a reason why, just the feeling of learning you, slowly passing by. Notice how my questions change, from things to how you feel, how my listening grows deeper, how moments start to reveal. It feels like opening a window, letting the light come through, not searching for conclusions, just enjoying the view. Interest becomes affection when it stays gentle. I find myself wanting to know you more, the way you choose your words, how your silence holds meaning, even when it rests. I find myself wanting to know you more in calm and easy tones, finding comfort in the idea of knowing you slow. This is not a sudden turning, just attention learning shape, a quiet leaning forward with care in every step. If this feeling keeps growing like this, unforced and light, then maybe knowing you more is how the heart decides. Some bonds begin with curiosity. I find myself wanting to know you more, and I let it be, not asking it to rush ahead, just letting it breathe. I find myself wanting to know you more, and that feels right, a gentle step toward closeness in morning light. That is how interest deepens.
Knowing someone goes deeper than the smile they show each day. It means stepping into corners where they usually turn away. I let you see the quieter parts, the ones I kept inside. Moments shaped by fragile thoughts I rarely let outside. I wonder how this truth will land when you see me clear. Stay even when you know me, when the light feels soft and real. Stand right here with open eyes and let this feeling settle in. Stay even when you know me, when my edges show their shape. Love begins in simple choices, like deciding to remain. invitation made in calm to stay by my side. Understanding grows quietly between shared time. Stay even when you know me, when the story feels complete. Not because it lacks a flaw, but because it feels sincere. Stay even when you know me, as the truth comes into view. This is where my heart believes in me and you. I am learning how affection feels when it feels safe, how closeness grows from patience, not from speed or shape. If you choose to stand here with me as I truly am, that choice becomes the beginning of something warm. Love does not arrive loudly, it arrives and stays. Stay even when you know me, through the calm and through the clear. Every step we take together feels intentional here. Stay even when you know me, this is all I ask today. To remain without conditions and let love find its way. This is where it starts, by staying.
The words slow down between us, mid-sentence, mid-air. Breathe and feel the conversation like it belonged there. You looked at the table for a moment, I stayed still too. Something unspoken crossed the space, and we both knew. It was the silence that gave us away, resting between each sound. Nothing spoken, nothing hidden, everything found. It was the silence that gave us away, soft but clear, a feeling stepping forward without fear. Seconds stretched without asking, time stayed wide. I felt my thoughts slow their movement right inside. No one tried to fill the gap or change the scene. We let the quiet say exactly what it means. It was the silence that gave us away in that gentle pause. Two hearts listening closely without a cause. It was the silence that gave us away, and I stayed there too, letting the moment breathe and pass through. After that everything felt different, even the same room. Like something honest had arrived ahead of June. We spoke again eventually, but softer now, carrying what the silence showed without asking how. It was the silence that gave us away, and we both felt seen, a shared understanding, calm and clean. It was the silence that gave us away, and from that space feelings had found their place. Nothing was said, everything changed. We walk through moments slowly, letting days unfold. Every laugh and quiet pause feels gently whole. We did not chase a finish line or try to shape the end. We stayed inside the present again and again. Some feelings find their meaning while they live. Love is already complete in the way we shared our days. Every smile, every heartbeat found its place. Love is already complete just by being real. What we felt along the way was enough to feel. There were mornings full of sunlight, evenings soft and clear. Each one left a simple warmth that stays near. I see now how time responded to what we gave. Love grew strong inside the living, not the shape. Experience becomes the answer gently. Love is already complete in the moments we chose. Every step we took together clearly shows. Love is already complete. It lived inside our time. Every shared and honest second now I carry what we had into who I am. It became a steady rhythm in my hands. This is not a goodbye spoken with a sigh. It is gratitude unfolding in my life. Some love continues by letting life move forward. Love is already complete because it was true. Every feeling, every season led me through. Love is already complete, and I smile today. What we live still walks with me in a quiet way. The story rests gently and life goes on. The words slow down between us, mid-sentence, mid-air. Breathe and fill the conversation like it belonged there. You looked at the table for a moment, I stayed still too. Something unspoken crossed the space, and we both knew it was
spoken, nothing hidden. Everything found, it was a silence that gave us away. Soft but clear, a feeling stepping forward without fear. Seconds stretched without asking, time stayed wide. I felt my thoughts slow their movement right inside. No one tried to fill the gap or change the scene. We let the quiet say exactly what it means. It was the silence that gave us away. In that gentle pause, two hearts listening closely without a cause. It was the silence that gave us away, and I stayed there to let in the moment breathe and pass through. After that, everything felt different. Even the same room, like something honest had arrived. Ahead of tune, we spoke again eventually, but softer now, carrying what the silence showed without asking how. It was the silence that gave us away, and we both felt seen, a shared understanding